I'm reviewing a newish version of Pot and Kettle. I think it's the second time they've done Pot and Kettle with chocolate. I had the vanilla version, did a video review of that when it came out first, and I liked that one a lot. I think that one has the highest rating because everyone loves vanilla. I had a taste of the first batch of this with chocolate, and it was a little bit astringent. Like, I think they've used like whole cocoa nibs or something. They don't say exactly what they use, but they do say that post fermentation they do add some chocolate to it. And yeah, sometimes chocolate can give too much of an astringent, dry, acidic note. Like if you've ever had 100% dark chocolate, it's pretty bitter and all that stuff. So hopefully this batch is a little bit better, a little bit creamier or something like that. So it's oatmeal porter. They could have called it a stout, 7.5%. They use black patent malts, the darkest of them all. So I feel like you could call it a stout. And this was canned on May 21st, so it is getting close to a month old, but for a dark beer, still very fresh. I'm sure the chocolate will still be popping. You can see a little bit of haze in there. Ooh, rather carbonated. Thankfully it didn't overflow. And the head is a little light and bubbly. Because usually this looks beautiful with a nice creamy head. At least that's how regular Pot and Kettle and vanilla Pot and Kettle were. I'm wondering if this batch is kind of messed up by the chocolate again. Well, we'll see. Yeah, the oats are big in the nose. I like that. They use a lot of oats. Oats are like second after pale malt in the malt bill they list. But that head is not looking good. Malted milk ball, I mean, I like the aroma. Lots of dark chocolate for sure. Smells pretty sweet. But yeah, malted milk ball really describes it pretty well, except like maybe, you know, a Whopper that has dark chocolate rather than milk chocolate on it. But that had died down into some ugly bubbles rather quickly. Yeah, not rich and soft and thick and creamy, but I do like the chocolate flavor. And it's got some texture though in the finish. But it's not too bitter, but it doesn't have that rich, fluffy, creamy, soft quality that I enjoy about the other Pot and Kettles. There's a feel on tongue. Not too bitter though. It doesn't add a lot more bitterness. Still a nice sweet beer. And it seems like it's, I don't know, I'm realizing now that it's not very dark. Like you can see some brown in the edges there. I don't know if it is coming up on camera well. But if this weren't a little hazy, I might even be able to sort of see through it against the light there. And there's a little bit of smooth body on the tongue, but it isn't creamy or velvety, which is what I really love about these beers. If you're really, really into chocolate, love really dark chocolate, this is probably for you. But if you want a really full, you know, soft, fluffy, maybe fluffy is not the right term. If you want that kind of body in the beer, don't look for this one. The chocolate flavor is good, and with all that dark malt, I'm getting flavors of like roasted campfire chocolate. It's almost kind of s'mores-like. I bet if you blend this with a little bit of the vanilla, then you'd have a delicious kind of s'mores type flavored beer. There's no graham cracker in it, but I feel like malts can lend some graham crackery type flavors. Yeah, there is some complexity in here. It has mostly to do with the feel and the appearance, so that's the problem I have with this beer. Otherwise, it tastes really good. Yeah, that sort of campfire melted chocolate thing. It's really nice. But I can't really give this more than a 4. I guess I'd do a 4. But I think they could probably tweak some things and make this better. Give it a better mouthfeel, give it better head and head retention. Because I would say that those are some definite flaws in this beer. But it's not preventing me from enjoying it. So, yeah, let's say 3.99 repeating. Bye.